You are now listening to the Shovanist Pigs Podcast, featuring thoughts and opinions about sports, music, women, politics, Chicago, and random chauvinistic shit. From the minds of Big Crown, Rollo, Shy Guy 705, and Old Man Logan. Kick back and listen.
Roll down.
Come on, let's go ahead. Y'all ready?
Yeah. Thought about it, but no.
And move it right a little bit. There you go. Go with a little bit more. Alright. That's Instagram?
Yeah, we live and I'm hungry.
Instagram. What up? Episode
First and foremost.
Good.
53 of the Shovanist Pigs Podcast.
Tim's age.
Yes.
And for them niggas who looking for sponsorship like us, I like the color of this can. Galaxy, which is Revolution. This ain't anti-hero.
What's the name of the brand?
Oh, the name of the brand is Revolution.
Fuck this brand. Who the brand that followed us on the page?
Send us some shit. We even pay for it.
Man, you don't never say we pay for anything.
We'll pay for it to sample it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's the brand that followed us, bro? Let's tell them holler at us.
Shout out to everybody that give, like, share, and subscribe, and checking the pod out. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Everybody who's in tune with the podcasting, go check out that podcast festival coming up. That's next month, right? Podcast festival, that's next month.
I don't know if it's next month. I'm gonna check into it though. We're gonna definitely be there though.
Oh, okay.
You talking about the one in Chicago?
Okay.
Yeah.
That shit ain't to the end of the year.
Well, we'll be there at the end of the year, nigga. Y'all know, long as y'all know. Our competition out there. Y'all know who y'all is.
Ain't no competition, nigga.
Oh, it's competition. It's healthy competition.
Nah,
Mike still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, still on.
We good.
All right, man. So first topic of the night, man. We got the NBA All-Star selections. They switched it up this year. It was, usually East versus West. Mm-hmm. And obviously the West got so many stacked players that the East had to level up, as Tim says. They had to level up. So they changed the format now. The top vote go-getters can choose teams. It's like pickup games.
It's not really like a level up. It's like a level down. It's like the East was so weak that we had to do something to make it interesting, even though it ain't interesting no more.
Yeah.
Was it that bad?
I'm gonna check it out, man.
Think about it. If you had to pick from the East, who would you have?
You got Embiid. You got DeRozan.
Yeah.
Wall. Bill.
Yeah. Going against the West.
like
Going against the Barn Stars.
Who would be the big man in the East, though? Do he's got any big man?
Embiid, Porzingis.
Embiid, I don't think Porzingis. I like him, but I don't
say
know.
something.
I'm just being honest. I don't know if he's gonna translate into being a superstar.
They gonna make him a superstar. He white. And he in New York.
I think he already a superstar though to me.
Superstar.
Not like a superstar. Like sometimes you put like these names on things. Okay, what does LeBron do? Everybody else is superstars.
LeBron's a superstar.
LeBron. It can't be everybody can be a superstar then.
Right.
You got LeBron. You obviously got KD. You got Steph. You got West.
You got a hot ass five.
Russell Westbrook. And who else?
James Harden.
Then the rest then are really good players because everybody can't be a superstar.
Right up under them. Then you got Chris Paul. Then you got Klay Thompson. Then you got that tier. And I think that under that you got maybe got Porzingis, the third tier of a star.
Nah, I put him at All-Star.
At All-Star, at the second level, second tier.
Yeah, because he be getting off, bro.
What about Giannis? You got Giannis. He's definitely the second tier.
Is that his name? Because y'all niggas be fucking some names though.
This nigga came in talking about he got Kevin Smith on the team. He meant to say Kevin Love and shit.
Right.
I told you it's combining your name and his, man.
But man, I hate shit. It's
gonna be Giannis a superstar.
Yeah. I think the game.
Giannis is a superstar, then so was Giannis. The unicorn then.
Hell nah.
They're not on the same level, bro.
Bro, they just as good. The unicorn can fucking stretch the floor, shoot threes, get rebounds, get blocks. It's just because he's white, y'all don't want to give him no love.
There's nothing about that, man. There's nothing about that.
Nigga, we played the game, man. You should be able to see. You
see
can
it
tell
when I watch him
superstar.
play. The game comes easy to him.
No, he can play.
He can play, but I don't think he's better than. I don't think he's on Giannis level.
He still got to play within
I would put him
his
as an All-Star.
Because they still, with New York, the way New York is set up where they're playing, they're still a little guard heavy, so they don't have him handling the ball as much as Giannis has to handle the ball. So he's still playing in the realm of the big man. Even though you're tall, but you were a big man for when we played.
Yeah.
And you know how you didn't bring the ball up the court and somebody had to give you the ball?
Yeah.
That's the kind of ball they got him playing.
Well,
compared to the day when, like,
You can
fucking
bring the
Embiid
ball
can
up.
bring the ball up himself and be like, yo, I got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the game out this year, man. Typically, the older I'm getting, the less I'd rather watch Saturday night because Sunday when they play, they gonna be out there just on some. They not really playing until the fourth quarter, and sometimes they don't. Fourth quarter, they don't give a damn too. They just want to get through the game. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they play. Like I don't think they gonna go hard. I don't think they're gonna ever go hard because it's too much money to be lost if you go out there and you go hard and you fuck around and twist your ankle or you get injured on the All-Star game.
But you still need to make it competitive. Like last year, I think that was the worst All-Star team I've ever seen, All-Star game rather I've ever seen. When like the first few minutes of the game, they was literally just launching threes from far.
Yeah.
So what was the last competitive All-Star game you saw? Like
When
in
Kobe was
recent
playing,
memory?
you needed Kobe because Kobe actually wanted to win the game.
Now Russ is this version of Kobe.
He's this version. Like he plays like he wants to win. He
Yeah.
plays like he wants to be MVP in the game.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just like, yo, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for the jersey.
Yeah.
The bonus on my check.
Yeah.
Russ plays with an intensity that he wants to be there. Kobe, you see how bad Kobe wanted it at the end of his career. And he played that game. He played with LeBron, and he like when LeBron passed it, he's like, "Yo, nigga, what you doing?
It's the All-Star game. Let's play.
Play. The fans paid for this shit."
Yeah. All right, Team Steph, man. Starting five: James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Steph, obviously, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. His bench is Dame Lillard, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Kyle Lowry, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Al Horford. And LeBron team is KD, AD, LeBron, Boogie, Kyrie, Bradley Beal, LaMarcus Aldridge, Kevin Love, Russell Westbrook, Oladipo, Porzingis, and John Wall. So just by looking at the names, LeBron seems to have the better team. But you were saying like the way the NBA is playing now, that Steph team will probably end up winning the game.
Yeah, because I say the way the NBA is set up now, and especially the All-Star game, when it comes down to open shots because they know defense, they gonna hit so many threes in this damn game with James Harden and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson just shooting threes.
Yeah. I'm looking
Did
at
CP3 make the All-Star team?
Nah.
He didn't make it.
Damn, fam, sitting at home.
He was injured. Well, he missed about 15
He's been hurt,
games.
though.
Yeah. He missed about 15 games.
Still wouldn't have made it.
But he's still on the back end of his career, though. You know what I'm
Dame
saying?
Will took his spot forever now.
Dame Lillard, yeah.
Dame wasn't making it at first. He kept getting snubbed.
Yeah, so
Now
he
he official.
He actually does. Yeah, he needed to make the team because he's too good to not be on the team.
And the man is on his team with him. He need to make the All-Star
Who,
team.
CJ McCollum?
Yeah.
McCollum is nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
But in the West, it's too many,
Too
too many
stacked.
guards. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like the way I think the way they did it, they still divided the teams up East and West. I think they should have just had it like open.
It was open.
It is open. I mean, you got East and West on different teams.
The East and West on different teams, but they still were selected in the beginning as East and West.
You talking about the players
instead
who
of just
chose?
picking up players.
Well, who would pick the team? Like, how would it be?
I think the fans.
Oh, you know what fans vote. It's gonna be
all
Lonzo Ball would have been on the damn
No,
squad.
bro, the fans always vote for the starters. So the fans voted for the niggas who picked the squads. So clearly you'd have LeBron and Steph picking the squad. That's cool. But then they should have been able to pick who they wanted to pick.
What are you saying is different than what they did?
They still did it like an all-star team. They still went off votes. I mean, like,
So how
I can pick C.J. McCollum if I want C.J. McCollum.
Oh, you talking? Okay, so you talking about?
I can pick
You picking people who you like.
Whoever the hell you want.
who you want to run with.
So you telling me that
It ain't really All-Star
there's a
game,
chance
nigga.
that marketing could have been on the All-Star team because he played good and he was like, damn.
But
he's
that's
a good
what I'm saying. Like, a lot
He
of
gonna be in a
players are
rookie
getting in
game.
off of their name.
Yeah.
Not necessarily their play. You can get in off your name. I remember a year that Penny didn't play no games, nigga, and he still was a starter.
Same with Vince.
And that was kind of a problem that they had the issue where he had these players like Yao was getting chose every year.
Over Shaq.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But Yao was actually a good player, but I don't think he deserved
When you
it.
got a fucking continent voting for you.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm really waiting for. I watch the dunk contest.
That's
the
why
only thing I
Canada
like.
letting me down, G. Canada let me down. Because they got like Andrew Wiggins. I understand that
They
he may
got
not be the
squad.
best player, but y'all should all get behind that one guy y'all got.
Yeah.
Oh, they got more than one.
That's the best Canadian.
Who else
Yeah,
is Canadian?
for now.
Somebody else is Canadian.
Tristan.
His ass. Somebody was saying today, I read on Twitter, somebody saying he dribbled the ball like he got gout. That shit had me down on Twitter today. I realized until you see him dribble the ball, it's like, man, why did he try to get a ball up? He's a horrible dribbler. But we at that point of the season, man, where it's All-Star game. That's when everything is gonna start getting tight because after that, then the trade deadline, and that's when you're gonna see shit hit the fan for real. So You know, we obviously gonna get on the NBA deeper when it get closer to the end of the season. So, you know, this is just interesting to talk about, you know, the All-Star thing because this has been the hot topic of the day. So,
you think it's gonna last using this system they doing this year, or
Nope.
they gonna go back to the original?
I don't.
what you think, Drew?
I think it ain't gonna make it.
What you think it's gonna go back to? You think it's not gonna be a hit with fans?
Not this format, nah. Because Steph, like you said, them two teams you just named, it's too lopsided. It's still lopsided.
It's not lopsided though.
Yes, it is.
So do you think do you think that if it went to East and West, it would be more balanced?
No, I mean, I don't
over.
think that'd be more balanced, but just the way LeBron and Steph picked, the way Steph picked, it's just like, what the hell is you thinking?
I think you think that if you were playing a regular basketball game in an NBA season, but when it comes to an All-Star game when there's no fucking defense, Steph Curry, them teams going to win because they can shoot much better. They might be a blowout. LeBron can't shoot.
I don't know, bro.
LeBron picked all the so-so shooters. KD can shoot, exception. The rest of them niggas is like, yeah.
Kyrie can shoot too.
Kyrie can shoot, but
Yeah.
LeBron
Bill
didn't pass the
can
nigga the
shoot.
ball. He picked him only to sun him.
Oh, fuck out. You think
He
so?
picked that nigga only to sun him. Remember how
And he got Westbrook on the bench.
Yeah.
he picked him only to sun him though, because
He got shooters, man.
What's my
Porzingis
man?
can shoot.
How they did Jordan?
Kevin Love can shoot.
How they did Jordan in like
Isaiah
'88.
Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas
Thomas?
did Jordan in '88. That's how LeBron gonna do Kyrie. He ain't gonna pass that nigga the rock.
I don't think LeBron that petty though. I think LeBron more like, you know what
No,
I'm
gee,
saying?
he got a lot of petty in him,
He got
really do.
he got subliminal petty.
and he gonna extend his petty this offseason.
Wow.
When Cleveland lose and they can go play with Cleveland and fuck up Kyrie shit,
Wow.
he gonna extend his petty.
I don't like Kyle Lowry, man. I don't know why he's on the team. Like, I think he's a good guard, but I don't think he's like all-star because I think that, you know, when the pressure get tight, he, you know what I'm saying, he fall off and shit.
Somebody gotta represent Canada.
They got DeMar DeRozan.
He got a fucked up line.
That nigga killing them.
That nigga headline nigga like a rising sun, nigga.
All right, man. While we on sports, man, your boy Vince McMahon has relaunched the XFL. What was that? 2007? That
Man, I don't know.
That was 2001.
2001? Wow.
Nigga, that gear was all in Sears, nigga.
XFL.
That shit was all in Sears.
Going
One hot season.
You go on the escalator, go to the second floor, see it. You see XFL everywhere.
That's all that shit was. It was all in Sears, G, and JC Penney's.
Wow.
I'm trying to see like what is he gonna do differently?
I don't think that he's doing anything. Like, I don't know what he could actually do differently that's gonna
Other than bringing
draw in fans from who tied the NFL.
But like, when is it gonna launch? 2020?
2020.
The NFL, are they gonna have their fans back by then?
Well, the early concerns with the XFL so far is that Vince McMahon said they're not going to allow
Protesting.
protests.
See, that's the thing. That's already fucked up. That's gonna fuck
They're
him
not
up
gonna
right there.
allow protests.
Like
Because-
on-field protests, you can't do that.
Yeah, they're not gonna bring protests into the game. It's gonna be all about the game. But that's where I think he fucked up at because that's why the NFL kind of fucked up too, because you're not allowing motherfuckers to be
But he said he's open to signing Cap, so that might help him.
okay.
No, that's defeating the purpose.
How does defeat the purpose?
If you're gonna be, first off, let's just get back to the scheme of things. Like, if you're gonna be singing that song, so if you're not gonna protest, then you must not be singing that fucking song.
That's why I say.
Well,
you
he
might-
said they're not going to penalize you for what you do outside of, the XFL. If you want to protest and do all of that on your own time, that's fine. But he said as far as on the field, it ain't going to be allowed.
But that's what the on the field is. The on the field is you singing that fucking song.
they might as well not even do the national anthem if you're gonna have issues about the national anthem.
I think you should have the best of the best music from the NFL, from WWF playing. Like, you play the Rock's theme music, you play Stone Cold shit.
What the fuck?
They don't want to make it wrestling now.
Or
Now
you
you don't want
make
to
the
make
niggas
it
come out and
fake.
sing the anthem.
Why don't they just not do the
Batista
anthem?
and shit, 1, 2, 3 kid.
Oh shit!
Man, look, I don't know. I mean, shit. I watched a few games from the original the XFL. The faster pace is what I did like, because it was just like, it was like a boom bam up and down game. But I don't know what they're gonna bring, because another problem the NFL has is the injuries. You know what I'm saying? The concussions and shit. What I read today, it was like, the game is gonna go back to its original feel, you know what I'm saying, right? Hard hits and shit, but motherfucking parents ain't letting their kids play that shit NFL like they used
But not
to.
even that. I want to see how, like, I just think that they're trying to pass a law right now here in Illinois saying that you can't play tackle football until you're 13.
Yeah, I saw that. This morning.
Yeah.
But is it gonna be like real? Like when I think about Vince McMahon, so he done made all this money off the bullshit. Is it gonna be real?
I mean, it was still real football at the end of the day. I mean, they had little gimmicks to try to make it different from the NFL back in the day, but it's supposed to be kind of like the standard with some exceptions.
And then it's gonna be too old for Cap. Cap gonna be too old then. What, he gonna be a fucking? If you want to bring him in as a coach, maybe.
Cap is what?
No, they probably bring him in for right for publicity if they willing to pay him.
Early 30s, if that.
Bro, we talking 4 years from now, nigga. 3 years from now.
2 years from now, bro. It's 2018.
You just said 2020.
It's 2018.
Yeah, nigga, thought 2016.
I don't know where the fuck you at.
What year you in?
When is Trump done? 2020, right?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
I just think about Trump being over. I know he got 3. I know he got 3 years left.
And okay.
Maybe Trump will be. Maybe he'll step down and be an owner of a team. That's how I want to see it too. Like when Vince McMahon started it up, is it going to be like NFL? Are these teams going to be owned by individual players? This will Pup Eddie come in with a fucking team, the Bad Boys?
I think that Vince is the CEO. He own all this shit. I don't think he's gonna have it.
That's why it'll be terrible. It's not gonna last. You need other entities. You need the Rock Boys, the Bad Boy. Bring back Loud, motherfucking
Well, he put up. I can't remember how many shares he put up to get it back started, but he basically put up the equivalent of $100 million to start the XFL back up from his shares in WWE. So,
but you can grow the brand.
I mean, that's what he's saying. He wanted to get it started, and then from there, they can grow, and other people can get a team and all this kind of stuff. But that's just what he wanted to do to get it started.
Okay, but how was the season going to work out? Like, how do they play?
The season's supposed to start in January. I think
it's 10. Was it 10 teams? Something like. Yeah, I don't know the exact details, but it's like 10 teams, and I don't think it's many.
No, it's 8 teams. I think they're going to do 10-game seasons or something like that.
Okay.
And then it's going to be playoff and championship game or something like that. But it'll start in January.
Yeah, man. So
it starts like at the tail end of the NFL.
I ain't looking forward to it. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not gonna work, but I'm not looking at it like, wow, okay, yeah, I'm anxious for it because if he don't bring anything different than the NFL, what's the point of watching? It just seemed like he's just trying to get on the money train, knowing how much money the NFL generates, and with the publicity that the NFL gets, he just said, "Fuck it, let me put my hat in the ring, and let me."
But to me, it had to be something like different to it. See, the NFL draft is different than the NBA draft. So with the NFL draft, a lot of the players from college do get into the NFL. So they are getting the best and the elite players that are the best playing in the NFL compared to the NBA.
They can get motherfuckers off the street in the XFL.
Like, you would do better with another NBA league now than you would do with another NFL league, because NBA basketball talent can exceed college. Those players come out of college are still pretty good sometimes because the rounds of the draft is only 2 rounds. So it's only 60-some players selected. 24, 28 means really guaranteed money. So those players that are coming out of college who did play 4 years are still pretty good, so they can actually contribute to a league. That's why they have all them leagues they have around the world for basketball and not football, because if you're a bum, you're just a bum.
Right.
Well,
you can't sell bums.
The NBA, with basketball in general, is becoming more of a worldwide game, and it's growing in popularity. Like, I wouldn't, risk all the money he got money, so I don't think it's going to hurt him if it fail again. Maybe it will. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times if you put that much capital in something and it fail, it fuck you up in the long run. But, who knows? Now, if you got other teams who own their team and shit like that, you ain't got to put as much of your money in. And that's when, you can just take that risk. But if you putting all your chips in the middle and you banking on it to win, I don't know. I think the NFL is trending down when it comes to, the longevity.
I think it's trending up.
I think it's trending up.
I think because you have the protesters like myself and the people in this room. But through group text, we already seen that. He said he coming back next year.
Cool.
I said I might come back next year. What I say in the other shit, I said I was looking at arena football. Y'all niggas ain't say that.
Nigga, you not gonna watch arena
you don't
football.
Know what I'm gonna watch, nigga. I'm gonna watch XFL probably if that,
But that's in 3 years.
But that's a big concern of mine going into it. Talking about, all right, you're not gonna let them protest, where that should have been one of your biggest bargaining chips to say, hey,
exactly. You can do what you want.
That freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like but at the end of the day, he is buddies with
his wife.
His wife working Trump cabinet.
Working Trump cabinet, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Vince
so
McMahon,
it's kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
Now, I would have been more down for another basketball league, because you've seen with basketball is more transcending, because with the thing the Ice Cube did. Like he even take the older players and make them niggas a little bit relevant again.
I forgot about that too. Yeah, they do got the big three,
and that's only gonna get bigger and bigger as the years progress. Because
yeah.
if Kobe say, you know what, because Kobe left, but he ain't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He can still get back and go play basketball.
He can play half court. Yeah.
Do the AI approach.
AI
like a coach.
AI was like he was a gimmick.
That motherfucker was gambling and shit. He ended up gambling and shit, missing the game and shit, man.
Like that game was lit though. They had here in Chicago. Everybody was that motherfucker.
That nigga was like David Rufford and shit. They got giving out tickets to a concert that was 2 days ago and shit. I missed the show.
Wow.
He would be mad at me. His oldest nigga shit. The whole thing was like, that's what made me want to go see it. Was like, yo, AI, like one of your favorite players growing up, it's gonna be AI. He gonna be out there. That nigga played like 3 games.
Yeah, I knew what it was when they made that nigga coach, owner, and player.
It was just
that was that for the distraction.
It's a hobby for him
That
at that
motherfucker,
point.
we get a few more of them questions out there, different colorways. The fucking denim. Y'all thought Jordan was killing him with the denim, nigga. AI was like, I had the questions first, nigga.
What fucked him up, man, is when he had that damn
choice first.
Yeah.
Should have kept his ass broke, forced his ass to play.
I know, right? I know, but shit, man.
He be out there
But
balling
now,
up for
but I'm
real,
thinking about it like
damn.
now, like what a few players who are gonna be coming out, like a Ray Allen, Kobe, Sam Cassell.
I ain't trying to see Walter Ray, man.
I would see Walter Ray at half court in the corner just shooting, jacking up threes.
If Muhammad Rauf still can shoot, I'm sure Ray Allen can shoot. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to see him.
Because he still is a
I
workout.
got a burner.
I'm saying you bring back Steve Francis, get him in rehab or some shit. I'm saying pictures of that nigga. Homie look bad.
Yeah, I seen that shit too.
Nigga look like
That
he's
nigga
booking
look
the back of the
rough.
motherfucking car. Put your man on or something. A little pack of something. That nigga look bad.
Oh man.
Thank you for listening to the Shovanist Pigs Podcast. I'm Old Man Logan, and I just have one favor to ask of our listeners. If you can, please go to either iTunes or SoundCloud and leave us a review. Let us know what you like about the show. Let us know what you don't like about the show. Tell us what you'd like to see us cover in the future as far as topics are concerned. Or maybe tell us what kind of guests you'd like to see. We'd love to have that feedback. And once again, just want to tell you guys thank you for supporting us and thank you for listening each and every week. We'll see you next time. Peace.
All right, man. Next topic, man. What's up with your girl Monique, man?
Who girl is it?
Y'all girl, nigga.
She's decorated, most decorated comedian. She has to be somebody girl in here, man.
Never,
if y'all like comedy.
I've never
I
seen her
love
stand
comedy,
up.
but
I just know she cracked fat jokes and she ain't want. How you gonna crack fat jokes and you don't even want to be fat no more?
She had to get healthy, man.
no.
She had to get healthy.
But
man.
your
She
payday was
healthy.
all about you being
Thank
fat.
you. That's what made you.
It's like Santa Claus cutting his beard, nigga. You ain't Santa Claus no more.
All right, for those that don't know, Monique, the comedian, star of the movie. What was that? Precious. And
She wasn't a star.
Well, she won an award for it. I guess that's what she feels she was decorated.
She did the Halle Berry rap.
So she came out.
Sold out. That bitch coon.
Came out and she's boycotting. She wants her fans and people to boycott Netflix because she felt as though she's being lowballed because she's a black woman in Hollywood and these other women who what was her name?
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer got
Who
12.
looked like Chris Jericho.
Amy Schumer was offered $12 million to do her special, and then they came to Monique and said, "Nah, we give you $500,000." And I agree with Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
I too agree with Netflix.
As a business, you have to say, okay, look, I'm going to invest money in you. I'm going to want something. I'm going to want it in return. Usually, a business investor, they're going to want 10 times
It's
what
capitalism.
they pay you. You know what I'm saying?
She should have showed. I think she tried to broker the deal wrong.
What you think she should have did?
She should have showed that she had this following still, because you ain't heard Monique since when.
I mean, she still been doing shit, but it ain't been nowhere near the level of that.
Gee, she is like.
After she said that shit, what she said about Oprah and Tyler Perry and all them motherfuckers, you ain't heard Monique since.
But you haven't. She hasn't. To me, she isn't a mainstream comedian or actress. Meaning she hasn't been in the business consistent.
Okay,
That's why though.
That's the thing. Okay, look, she's a black woman in comedy. Do you think that she's one of the top black women in comedy? Does she have that label, like one of the top 5 black women in comedy? Because we ain't got that many. Because I said you got Tiffany, you got Haddish right now.
She trash.
I'm thinking of her some more, and like you said, Tiffany Haddish,
It's trash.
Tracy Elise Ross.
Is she a comedian?
She not a
Tracy
comedian.
Ellis Ross?
Yeah, I'm still making names and shit. Tracy Ellis Ross.
Where you fuck you get at least from?
That's four.
She's not a comedian.
She's not a comedian.
Well, she does comedic shit though.
We talking
No,
about
she's
that.
just silly.
But that's what separates.
That's her bread and butter, so I'm kind of just like throwing her in there. Like I ain't throwing Nia Long in there, but
She's just silly.
But that's what we're saying though. Like to come to Netflix and
straight up
and
comedian?
want
Yeah.
millions of dollars to do some shit that you don't do. Now if they were making like one of those movies with like they did with Will Smith, and she's to me I look at Monique more of an actress than I do as a comedian.
She does go on the road though. She's on the road
She on the
comedian.
chitlin circuit, nigga.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, damn, 500,000, take that money.
If she came to Chicago, she'd be at the Laugh Factory or some shit. What's this shit over here? The Regal. They can reopen that motherfucker.
when she did the Queens of Comedy, where they was
That
at?
shit was ancient.
What? No, I'm just saying, where was that shit at though? What was it?
Probably
like?
Airy Crown.
The Airy Crown or some shit
Airy
like
Crown
that.
Theater.
But at the same time, that's you and other people. It's like when I think of Kings of Comedy, I only think of Bernie Mac. Even though D.L. Hughley and them was there, they was funny. But Kings of Comedy, one nigga stole the show.
I like Sad.
Said definitely right behind Bernie. You know
So
what
Bernie
I'm saying?
then said, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They could have
I don't know, man.
kept.
I
They
think
could have kept
what
Steve off.
the first mistake she made was comparing herself to everybody else. Okay, like your Stockton went down. Who you say she all came out on? Tyler Perry, Oprah, and who else? Well, them two alone, shit. You don't come up.
Lee Daniels or somebody?
Was it Lee Daniels too?
Somebody she said that.
Okay, so that's the holy trinity in Black Hollywood. So how the fuck you think you're gonna do anything and you're going against them?
That's why she went Netflix, because they have nothing to do with it.
Okay, Netflix.
Supposedly.
Netflix probably doesn't know your demographic. So
And they did, and then Netflix, when she was explaining it, when somebody else was explaining it for her, is that Netflix didn't come to her.
she came to
Her
She
people
approached
came
them.
to Netflix is like, yo, Monique is interested in doing a comedy special with you all. And they was like, can you come in for audition for my people?
Yeah.
And she got offended for the audition. And I was thinking to myself, like, Dave ain't got to do it because Dave's a real stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you're getting with Dave. You know what you're getting with Chris Rock.
The demand is there too, though.
Yeah,
It's something
demand
different
definitely
because
is there with
Dave ain't did shit in what 12 years.
Exactly.
So the demand was there. Chris Rock ain't did one in so long. Monique ain't had that demand,
Like
that demand or that
type of
status.
attraction. Yeah. So I could see if she had that following. Like shit, man, it's been a minute. Where the fuck Monique been?
Yeah.
And we all sitting at the edge of our seats, but that ain't the case for her.
And think about Amy
Well,
Schumer.
not for us at least.
Yeah,
Maybe
Amy
her
Schumer,
fans.
A lot of people shit.
Amy Schumer not funny neither. You know, she
She a thief.
I heard she still joke. Yeah, she still jokes. You know
But
what I'm
at
saying?
the
But she
same time-
still had
Stop caping for this bitch. She a
Yeah.
thief.
But even if
She
she's
had a
still,
hit movie,
if she's
too.
still in the jokes, but if she's stealing them from people that are probably black, and she's performing these jokes in front of a white crowd that we're never gonna see, and she's selling out Madison Square Garden.
You as a business, you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna give you
Before
this money because I
she
know
comes
it's
to us, or we come to her. We already know that she can sell an arena. Monique has not proven
She can sell.
she can sell an arena within the last 15 years.
dude. She
It ain't Eddie Murphy saying, "I'm about to go hit the stage."
Right.
you have to as
hope you
okay.
do.
Like I also look at it too. Like okay, damn, I'm cool with her expressing her worth and letting it be known that, you know what I'm saying, right, I'm not accepting that. But it's like, damn, you got to kind of humble yourself. Like, okay, who are us to say that she worth XYZ?
Who is her to say you cut your fucking Netflix account off like she paying your cable bill?
That too.
Okay, you got a point. That's
Nigga,
what I'm
that's
saying.
my bread and butter, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, okay, we as consumers, we got a right to, you know, have an opinion about what it is that we feel as though you would do. Because I wouldn't even have watched it if she would have done it.
And that's my opinion too, G. If they'd have been like, because I skip through shit all the time.
Yep.
And I hit the Dave, I hit the Cat Williams, I saw his shit.
I ain't watched
And
his
usually
yet.
I don't watch Cat Williams, but I just watched it. And you know what? It was okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they gave him. D-Ray say I watched D-Ray shit. D-Ray shit wasn't funny.
He said they gave him $5 million.
He lying. Anyway, get that nigga $5 million. He got to show me the receipt, nigga. I need to see the receipt from Netflix saying that they gave him $5 million. Ain't nobody giving this nigga $5 million.
You don't think D-Ray funny?
$5 million funny? No,
money.
that's a lot of money, bro.
I think D-Ray
That's a lot of
funny.
jokes.
Okay, so you think he about what, 2 million funny?
To me, I don't know. Like as
Get
I
a
got
milli.
as I got older, your comedy changes, and
You need to evolve.
I've exceeded his level of comedy.
I got you.
Like Dave giving you sophisticated comedy.
Yeah.
He can go around the joke, bring it serious,
Yeah.
make you think, and then make a joke out of it,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
while still keeping it relevant.
Yeah.
And Monique only had fat jokes, and she ain't fat no more.
I think if she do it now, though, I think she gonna try to expose some motherfuckers.
Yeah, I
too.
mean, if she do it now, she definitely gonna put this in it. Put this, how she. This whole situation's ordeal in it, how people was fronting on her. She's gonna talk about people who was talking about her. So that's gonna be 30 minutes of an act itself within itself.
I think that's gonna be the act. She's gonna try to really expose these motherfuckers.
And then she brought up like Wanda Sykes, and Wanda Sykes said she was offered half of that,
$250,000,
which is still understandable because a lot of motherfuckers
I
don't
don't
know
even
who
fuck with Wanda
is.
Sykes. I like Wanda Sykes, but a lot of people don't fuck with her.
Yeah, she funny
Wanda
on
Sykes get
Curb
her
Your
money behind
Enthusiasm
the
and shit.
pen, though. Like,
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's what she's good at.
And
though.
TV
It's like
shows.
saying
It's
Paul
mainly
Mooney
TV shows.
Yeah.
doing some shit when
Right.
at the height of Richard Pryor. It's like nobody knows who you are.
right.
Your work is his work,
Yeah.
but he just tell it better.
Right.
Wow.
She should have took that half. She could have. Me personally, like, all right, your stock is low right now. So you first off, you approaching them. So them even saying, hey, we'll give you half a meal. Take that. Say, you know what? This is low, but just to show y'all my worth and that I'm worth more than this and that my following is strong, I'm gonna take this. We're gonna do the special. Then once the numbers came back, numbers are strong. Then all right, boom, let's hit this negotiation table again, and y'all gonna give me what I want this time. You know what I'm saying? Put your feet to the pavement.
That's how I felt about it too. I looked at it because I was trying to explain it to one of my cousins because she was just like, black women ain't getting paid and this is racist. And I'm like, I look at it like this. If Will Smith was to go do a movie and an album, do you think that the record label would be like, yo, here go a budget for a album?
Nah.
The way the studio will give him a budget for a movie? It's not the same because his work ain't in that field no more.
Yeah.
His work is in acting. Her work is in acting. Her work is not in comedy anymore. So you got to go prove that you can still do that.
So you think she's almost the equivalent of I was gonna say like LL coming out now talking about
Exactly. His greatest LL was as a rapper.
He want a big deal on Def Jam now because he's LL and he has a track record. He want $1 million to be up front for his deal.
I mean, with LL though, you gotta get him the legacy fee. So I would have did that with him.
But you hold on, you ain't gonna recoup that. Ain't nobody finna spend that money with LL.
I would do that with him though. He's a legacy.
Def Jam, who may be paying him homage.
Thank
Let's
you.
say,
Like-
not Clyde Davis, he don't exist no more too much. Let's just say, like, what's my man from
Jimmy Iovine?
Jimmy Iovine be like, no, I can't give you that because I can't recoup that.
Definitely not giving me.
I don't owe you. I don't owe you anything. Like Def Jam may owe you something because you did break their business.
Kept the lights
It's
on.
the house you built.
And I mean that with the same owners would have to be there. Like Russell Simmons would have to be there to give him this money.
Rick Rubin.
Whoever owns and is heading up Def Jam right now,
I don't even think Rick Rubin to get that shit to
He gonna
him.
get that nigga the door. He coming that motherfucker like, yo, get your black ass out of here, man.
LL gonna get a half of me.
He'll start throwing hands, goddamn
Hey,
it.
Jay did it already happened to LL basically
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
trying to cut
it
an album.
did.
Jay
Yeah.
was like, man,
You gotta come with that hot shit, man.
The streets ain't don't want that no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push this Rihanna, nigga.
As a business, I mean,
I'm gonna push this Riri.
it's all about the end result, man. As a business, man, shit. You
I
true.
don't think that Monique approached it that way either. She just looked at it like, yo, give me some money.
Because y'all see what you're giving these comedians. Hey, I've had.
There's a lot of comedians on there too, though.
Yeah.
But you don't know what they're getting.
That's true.
But you also can't talk about racism when you got Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock getting that bag.
And a woman getting it. So where's
But
your
you don't know what my man was getting. What's his name? Before he got caught beating his dick in front of
Louis
her.
C.K.?
Yeah, you
So I'm
know.
sure his shit had to be like a 7 to 8 mil, if
Okay,
not more.
Nah,
Louis
he
C.K.
made-
had a TV show.
he all
and
independent.
he had definitely had
All his shit
a
is
following.
That's what I'm saying.
So he
definitely
had
was
to get
hot.
he had to get broke
You
off.
can
Yeah, he
command
had to.
that kind of fee, but she ain't did shit since Precious.
Yeah, and Precious was just it was a serious role. It wasn't like it was a comedic role where it can roll off into something
I got
else.
it going right here. Name me 3 Monique movies, G. You already named
Soul
the rest.
Plane.
I know you the Parker.
Her own movies. though.
show.
You talking about her own movies or movies she's in?
Her own
starring
movies.
movies.
Starring movies.
Starring movies. Oh, ain't none.
Ain't
Shit.
none, nigga. So why you gonna come here and get a bag?
She says she's the most decorated comedian.
Nigga,
Just
Whoopi
going off
Goldberg
that
may be the
Oscar.
most decorated. And then I was reading something else too that like kind of put a buzz in your head. Is like a lot of these awards that come out are fairly new. So Eddie Murphy couldn't get a BET award for the shit they be giving out niggas. Clearly, there's a lot of new awards.
You think
today.
Eddie Murphy won a damn BET award?
I'm not saying that he wants it, but to say you're the most decorated is to say that you were getting it only because the shit exists today.
I think she's just
back in the day.
she's just mentioning the Oscar. It's just the Oscar.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think she said she's most
It's the
decorated.
Oscar.
Which she probably is the most decorated woman comedian because she's probably.
No, she said comedian. Did she say comedian? Period.
Comedian, period.
Yeah.
She didn't win it, but she didn't win it for a comedic act.
role. Yeah.
She Whoopi Goldberg got it for a stand up. So technically, she
said this shit with a straight face. She said that the most decorated comedian. She didn't say woman comedian.
Well, okay, we gonna go to this. Like, black women, man, they tend to talk. They say a lot of shit. They
nigga, I found a role for her, and she looked just like a G.
Who?
Ida B. Wells.
You think she should do that?
Nigga, she should be Ida B. Wells.
Nothing wrong with that.
I told her I put it on Twitter. I hit her up
It'll
and I
put
tagged
it in
Spike Lee in it.
Oh shit!
Yo, I was like,
Hey,
Spike,
that ain't a
you
bad
get
idea
with
though.
Monique. Both of y'all niggas been blackballed. You
Right.
kind of getting your life back together. With
Y'all
this,
repairing y'all image
y'all
together.
together. So you get her, you'll get Ida
I'm
B.
not-
Wells.
I
You
don't
make
see nothing
sure
wrong
you
with
bring
that.
the movie out.
I don't see shit wrong with that.
I guarantee you, Spike getting his money on Netflix. Okay,
He is,
He
but-
ain't got no issues with Netflix.
I know, but this is how you do
know.
it. This is how you do it. This is how you get that bag. You wait. You find out when the release date of Black Panther 2 gonna be. And you
That
make
nigga said
sure
two.
you bring out this Ida B. Wells movie at least 2 weeks after that. And make sure it's in February when Black awareness is at a all-time high. When niggas is all around
I can't-
unapologetically black.
I can't disagree.
Get that
with
money.
this.
I mean,
I want to Bruce the credit because I just brought that shit up.
bro, 500,000 is a lot of money. I mean,
That's
That's
to
a
you,
lot of
nigga,
money
because
to
we broke.
turn it down,
you
Jack.
say, I mean, yeah, I mean, because based on what we make, yeah, shit. But in period, it's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
To me, it's a lot of money because you don't just show up and do comedy. They got to sell these tickets. They got to promote it. So you getting that bag, they got to recoup.
Yeah, but I guess she feel like, okay, damn, they gonna make $10 million off this 500,000 they paying me. Damn, I should get more than that. That's what I think that her biggest beef was. Is like on the money that the Netflix is making off of them.
Do they know the loan that Netflix took out?
But the Netflix is getting
But they ain't
paid. But they know they
thinking
can.
about that,
They said that Dave Chappelle did 3 shows at $100 a ticket at 18,000 seats.
How much they equal out to? You did the math.
It was
It's
$100
$180,000.
and something $million. And he got what? 20?
Oh, he got $50 million deal for them.
He got 60 all together. He got 20 per special.
20 per special.
yeah, okay,
so
yeah.
20 per special, so 60.
Yeah.
So, but they already made their money.
Yeah.
He still owed up another special.
No, he done.
He
That's
put
2
out
specials.
3. He put out
No,
3.
that's 3.
He put out 2.
He put
No,
out 2 the first time.
The first one that came out was 2 separate ones. This was the very last one.
Yeah.
It was just a 2-parter.
The first one was a 2-parter, wasn't it?
No, that was 2 separate specials.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was confused when we were talking about it a couple weeks ago.
And the thing about that, you know what I'm saying, he recorded that on his own. It's like, you know what I'm saying, shit. So he getting that full 20. He ain't got to worry about, breaking nobody else off. He did that on his own, which is the best way to do it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about all that paying all these middlemen, all these other people. You know what I'm saying? You can record it yourself. That's why when you come to the show, you can't go in there with the phone. They take your phone away from you. You know what I'm saying, right? So you won't put his material out before it come out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's interesting, man. Like I don't know how she's gonna come back from this. Like she don't got donkey of the day. She done, you know what I'm saying? And she came back at him. I saw today talking about Charlamagne talking about how he said that he was so respectful. We hugged in the elevator and all that, and they just pointed out the fact that hey, we were just being real about what we feel as though you know.
And one thing I guess you do get out of him though, like he don't show any favoritism towards anybody.
Yeah,
like he pretty much just calls it like.
Because he
I
kind
shuffled with the that rap shit a minute ago. What was that?
with your boy Kevin Hart. That nigga wouldn't say nothing bad about him.
He went in on Kevin a little bit.
No, Kevin
Shouldn't
Hart got donkey of the day when that
Only
shit
thing he showed favoritism towards me for is like with Cameron and Mace though, because he was like just dissing Mace. Like Mace
was on Cameron's side too.
He was on Cameron's side like Mace didn't do shit.
Yeah, I mean, but there ain't nothing wrong with showing a little favoritism. You like Cameron, nigga. But with that shit though, she played herself.
At least he 90% 100.
You know how DJ Khaled say, "Congratulations, you played yourself." She played herself.
She gonna be on Bounce TV, nigga.
Man,
Bounce TV.
She gonna have one of them
If she lucky
series
get
on
on
Bounce
Bounce.
TV. If she ain't
she
offended,
gonna have to produce her own shit
if
on
she ain't
Channel
offended
19.
Martin Luther King Jr. the third, whatever the fuck his name is, Martin
Monique,
King
get you a
III.
podcast. Okay, get your number.
She already got a podcast.
She do?
Yeah.
See, don't. So okay, how you gonna command money and motherfuckers don't know what the fuck you doing?
I already know this shit.
I didn't know she had a
podcast.
I didn't know neither.
I've never listened to it.
Yeah,
but
you still knew about it though.
Only because like with all the recent things been going on recently, I like to go on the Instagram because I just discovered Instagram recently.
Yeah,
but I like to go in and just read the comments because niggas just be going in. Like everybody was just going in on it the whole night.
Yeah. I mean, social media, it'll fuck you up, good or bad. You gonna have some motherfuckers talking shit.
They was getting her ass from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
If it said 1,000 comments, I read all 1,000 of these motherfuckers. Them shits was funny. Because I be trying to see, is the person ever gonna come back? Like once somebody's out hitting you on the egg, you get these alerts to your phone.
Right.
You put the shit out there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Ain't like she too busy. Like you ain't got no job right now. You might as well come back and start. Like that would help me want to see you on Netflix. Like yo, can you come back and gun some of these people coming at you? Because you can click on their profile, you can see their pictures. So if they wobbly,
was she responding?
She didn't respond to shit.
Yeah. It was so much though.
It's that ego, man. She got to be humble.
That shit come with a coloring book, nigga.
These niggas got Chinese. Well, you order Chinese food? What you order, man? A seashell. Seashell 71st and Jeffrey, you know what I'm saying? The shopping center.
Y'all gotta give us a check.
In the shopping center, 71st and Jeffrey, Chicago. Hey man,
shit like Steve.
Hey man, the shot getting good, man. I watched the episode.
I fuck with it. I meant to ask y'all, was y'all liking it so far?
Yeah, I like it a lot, man.
Bogus. I put it on my blog and I ain't even watched it yet.
Does it feel genuine enough for you?
It feel very genuine, you know what I'm saying?
You just said that, it made me think about what's now. I guess so rest in peace to Fredo. His name Fredo?
Fredo Santana.
Fredo Santana?
Yeah.
For 300?
Yeah.
Okay.
300 Sosa?
Okay.
You don't know?
Congratulations. Well,
you said congratulations.
I just realized what happened.
Hey.
Rest in peace to the young brother.
There we go.
He overdosed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lean.
Take care of yourself.
Well, no, they said he had seizures, but I'm sure it was
that
due
was from the lean.
To the lean, yeah. Because he just was in the hospital.
It was like October, yeah, some shit.
And he was saying he was finna get off for the shit. You know what I mean? That was the bad part. But I was like, damn,
Is
bro.
the shit that addictive, man? I mean, damn.
I ain't never did the shit.
I mean, the shit make you sleepy though, right?
Yeah,
it's a downer, yeah. It's a downer.
It wasn't for
you
me.
drank some lean?
Yeah.
What you feel like?
Fucking Renzo. It was me, Renzo, it was one of them nights when he was living over there on off 63rd Street.
That's a minute ago. That's about almost 10 years ago.
I didn't say I just did this shit last week.
Hey, that shit
wild niggas, boy.
I was young and dumb, nigga.
That shit just make you feel sleepy.
What made you want to do the lane?
I ain't had no job. I wasn't depressing them, but I have no job.
Just
But
like, fuck
this is when we had just left Nike, so I had a little bag, I had some bread.
Try
just
some shit out, man.
So we picked it up. We went to a pharmacy. He knew somebody working at a pharmacy.
Yeah.
She came out the back door, seriously.
It's just cough syrup, though.
Yeah.
It's more than just some cough syrup, though.
The hell they putting in these shit?
Prescription.
It's prescription, so it's unmixed.
I got you, yeah.
It's not like, it's the shit that will go into NyQuil.
It's promethazine.
And codeine.
Yeah, I know what it is, yeah.
For some reason, you only even though you're pouring up more, you can count ounces, but they like to call it foes. So they'll say I poured 2 4s instead of saying I poured 8 ounces.
Okay.
You get that shit, you pour 2 4s into a Sprite bottle. You take some Jolly Ranchers, you throw that shit in there, and you let it sit for about an hour.
God damn.
The shit is delicious.
I'm sure it is. It sounds like it's good. You know what I'm saying?
So we drinking this shit.
Got to be specific Jolly Ranchers or just...
I guess whatever flavor is your flavor. So we drinking that shit. We drank that shit for about an hour. On top of liquor and whatever little trees they were smoking. Can't remember if I smoked shit. So you know how they used to always fuck with niggas in Indiana some motherfucking well.
Yeah.
So they like, oh yeah, let's go to Indiana to go to a club.
It's a couple nights I went to Indiana with them. Yeah.
But you know, there's like, it's at least a 40-minute drive.
Yeah, they was going to Gary.
We was going to Gary.
Yeah.
We went to a club in Gary.
Only.
But me personally, it's like when you're doing drugs, people should tell you the moderation for the beginner.
But shit, once you've been drinking liquor,
Depends on who you with.
Yeah, it don't even matter.
So I've been drinking, and it tastes so good.
Yeah.
I just kept drinking it. And then Jesse came over, and this nigga legit had a cold. So I'm like, fuck it. Want some?
Yeah.
He drank it. So he drank like I'm drinking it, so we drank too much.
Yeah.
So I'm driving. And nigga, I can't keep my head up, nigga. I'm on the expressway on the Bishop Ford.
Yeah.
And my head is like this, nigga. But it's like the sunken place almost. Like you're woke on the inside.
But you can't react.
Drowning.
But your body can't function.
Yeah.
So we in the club and I'm literally sitting like this.
Yeah.
In the chair, can't move. I'm fully awake on the inside.
Yeah.
I can't move. It's like, can't move. Arthur was there.
Yeah.
So he didn't drink shit. So he was like doing all the shit for me.
Living your
I was
life,
like,
huh?
I was
They
like,
let you drive in this state?
I had to pull up and let somebody else drive.
Oh, okay.
But I was like West Indian Archie nigga, and when he was when Malcolm X went to go see him when he was all fucked up.
man.
And then Jesse, this was the middle of the winter we went. It was cold outside and it was snowing.
Yeah.
This nigga goes outside, get in my car, got all the windows down and the door open with the car on, sleep.
Nigga, y'all niggas was wild as fuck, man.
You don't know what the fuck you doing.
That's why Rick Ross and them was catching seasons and shit on airplanes.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne catch seasons and shit. Well, what's his name? Little Bibby was Lil Bibby or Lil Herb was drinking that shit heavy. One of them
Pimp C
little niggas was-
died, shit.
Yeah, they were talking about how they had to give it up, but shit.
That's how Pimp C died.
Pimp C,
Yeah,
yeah,
that shit
exactly.
stopped his heart.
DJ Screw and all
DJ
that.
Screw.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shit. Hey, addiction, man. Shit. We all got our addictions and shit, man. You about to eat your food. You came in on an addiction, a hungry addiction today, man.
Nigga,
What you
it's
order
called-
from Seashell,
It's
bro?
called vices, nigga. I ain't got no addictions.
What you order from Seashell?
What's your addiction?
Oh man, I don't
Right,
know.
exactly.
Don't incriminate.
It's music, man. Music's my addiction, man.
Good safe
Oh,
answer.
Eric Sherman ass nigga.
Music my addiction.
Fucking Eric Sherman ass nigga.
It's a good save. Mine too.
So another one then. Fucking, do y'all think that Tracy Ellis Ross should get the bag?
No.
Oh,
She gonna
because
get
of the
the bag.
situation.
You feel like she should get the bag?
Okay, we
No.
was talking before that. Like, okay, the show. She said she want to get equal pay. I do feel as though that she brings equal billing to Blackish. I do think that
She
you know what I'm
does,
saying?
but if he created the show,
yeah. Now,
it's
from my
like-
understanding, Anthony Anderson was the CEO of this shit.
it's his idea.
Exactly.
If he agrees to it, fine.
EP. Well, she ain't gonna get his money, the other money he get being the executive producer of the show. But if she talking about just whatever he gets as an actor, I don't see nothing wrong with
Well,
that.
hold on.
I
that's the
do,
thing, though.
'cause, like-
ABC is funding the show, so it's like, damn, you got to go to ABC. Like, look, give her the same money you giving me. If you want ABC, it's like, fuck it, I can do what I want. I can cancel the show if I want to.
I don't know,
It's
man.
his show though. It's you know, I
But
don't,
see-
I don't see them canceling that.
Not necessarily cancel, but
And they just gave it its own spinoff.
But what about Carmichael? Carmichael was a hit show.
And they
Yeah,
canceled
probably.
that shit.
No, he
When
did.
he
They
walked
didn't
away.
cancel. He walked away,
He
What?
walked off.
Why
and
he
they got a
walked away?
spinoff coming to that too.
Because-
Lil Rel go do it.
Because of the creative control.
Yeah, he lost creative control,
They wanted to take over control.
and he said no,
why
so
he-
he walked. His stand up was actually solid too.
Okay.
Was that on Showtime or HBO?
It was on one of them too. I can't think of which
I've been
one.
meaning to watch that. I ain't
on Showtime.
Do not watch the Tiffany Haddish. That shit is trash.
She trash, nigga. She ain't funny.
I give her the movie roles whenever
I've never
she.
seen her in a movie other than
You saw the movie she was in? What
a
was
few
the shit
episodes
called?
of a TV show she was on.
Girl
She
Night
was, she was on the
Y'all
Carmichael
just don't
show.
like ghetto black women. Y'all black women. Y'all don't like ghetto women. Is that it?
No, I love ghetto
Is
women.
it the ghetto attitude that don't make her
No,
funny?
she's funny. Like when she's in character, stand up, she is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Like complete trash.
She is. I've seen her doing her stand up. Even when
That's
she was on a Def Jam
Def
shit.
Jam shit. She was like,
She was trash.
Watch the shit on Showtime. I shit you not. Within 10 minutes, you go cut that shit off. And I'm being nice.
yeah, yeah.
I am
10
being
minutes of the grace
nice.
period.
Yeah. I literally watched that whole shit. I got like 45 minutes through, and I didn't laugh. I said ha ha twice, and I literally said ha ha.
Now if Netflix to come her, Netflix to give her $1 million, I think.
She gonna get the bag.
She go get it just because of her
high
name
five.
and her
Yeah.
star.
But she got to get it now.
Yeah.
She actually ain't she working on one? If it ain't Netflix, I think it's HBO or somebody. I watched her Breakfast.
She better
Club,
call Keenan.
I
Man,
watched
she
her
needs
Breakfast
somebody
Club
to write her
special.
She
shit.
better
bad.
call somebody to help her write.
And her delivery's terrible. I don't know. That shit is trash. It's trash.
Ain't she under the Kevin Hart umbrella?
No,
I
but she
think
better.
this
Hop,
is
she better. She
cool.
got to hop.
That
in,
shit
though.
trash.
They said something about her like she couldn't read the names for the fucking Grammys.
They said she can't read like Fantasia, nigga.
Yeah, like they literally said she couldn't like Rocky, nigga, Rocky 2.
Oh shit.
Read the dummy cards, nigga. Why they gotta be dummy cards? You calling me a dummy? Like the nigga couldn't read. She couldn't read Monique.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
Damn, it was that simple?
Cause all she doing is fucking. You know how you walk up and you read in the teleprompter
Yeah.
to give an.
Apparently, that shit is harder than it seems.
I know, but if you're a good comedian,
Yeah.
remember when Dave Chappelle and D.L. Hilley was doing that shit?
That's a different.
That shit was hilarious.
That's a different
nigga.
type of comedian though, because Dave Chappelle had a show. They improv a lot of their shit, so they going up top of the dome. And they
She
just
is
go.
too though. They said that when she was in that movie she did last summer that kind of made her hot.
Girls Night Out.
They said that she didn't really have lines.
Oh, she
She
just
was
acted.
improv.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
okay.
why she was able to do what she was doing
Okay.
because I'm assuming she probably had lines She probably didn't read them that well.
Just ain't proud.
So she just went like, fuck it. And they was like, yo, that was good.
Yeah.
On to the next
That's how
scene.
Seth Rogen and them niggas be doing. So.
Shit, female drumline, huh? My nigga off drumline when he come to read music.
Yo, what up? Just want to let y'all know we appreciate y'all like, share, and subscribe. All the support that we've gotten on our podcast. It's been a little bit over a year. And shout out to all the guests that came on. Shout out to, everybody who gave us constructive criticism, everybody who hated, all that. We appreciate it.
All right, man. Your boy, another one. I keep saying this. I mean, not your boy, but I sympathize with this brother, Jesse Williams, man. He has a
He fucking up.
He has. I don't know, how is he fucking up?
That's
man?
fucking up.
He has a situation where he's in a battle with his child's mother. They was together, and they broke up. Happens everywhere you go, every day, everywhere in the world. They broke up, but they're dealing with the custody battle now. I read it's so many damn rules to the custody battle. It was ridiculous, man. It's like, man, Drew, don't have kids, bro. I tell you, man. Stay away from these kids, man.
It depends on who you have them with.
Dude,
No woman is ever going to be the same.
I don't think you would ever know that, though. You know what I'm saying?
When the motherfucker is not sane. Just like when a man ain't sane and ain't got it all up there.
Regardless, the part I read is the shit that you posted, and you were saying that he told the new girl, he told his kids to call the new girl mom.
Now I don't agree. Now that's the part that you gotta tread lightly with when you got a new woman and the kids.
Are they married?
Nah.
Okay.
Even if they were,
but
no.
If they are, eventually that's gonna be that's their de facto mom. If you marry to a woman and you got kids and then that new woman, that's gonna be
she's
mother.
her name.
Okay. Hey Helen, how you doing today?
I'm a perfect example. My father has been married to my stepmother for 27 years.
Yeah.
She's still Denise.
Yeah, I understand what. But
I know how you looking at it.
But as a baby though, let's say you're 3 years old.
No, it's still the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If they've been married 27 years, that means they've known each other at least years prior to that.
Yeah.
She's been in my life since I was 3.
Mm-hmm.
I've known her since I was 3.
Yeah.
Even when I remember we got to a point where that one year of high school I was living with them, and she was like, "It's okay if you call me mom." I'm like, "No, you Denise."
Nigga was like, "What's
I
that?"
love, you know what I'm saying? I love her just like I love my own fucking mother.
Yeah.
It's just not, you're not my mother.
Yeah.
That's not your name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Like I agree with that point. You know what I'm saying? When you start doing that, then the other woman is gonna feel some type of way about it.
That's a man too, though.
Yeah,
it ain't just a woman thing.
But I put it like this: I think that in situations like that, when you break up with somebody and you got kids, like if they had no kids, the situation wouldn't be what it is. You move on. But when you got kids and you got to continue to be in that person's life, you're gonna have interactions with that person. I always felt like, you know what I mean, in order to really move on, the woman has to find somebody be first, and then things will kind of be okay. That's the double standard that I hate. You know what I'm saying?
She gotta find
love.
She gotta be Shantae Savage.
She gotta find love.
Not Shantae Savage. Shantae Moore.
Yeah.
Shantae got a man at home.
She gotta find love in order for everything to kind of really move forward. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of fucked up because it's like, man, you know what I mean? You can't put what am I trying to say? You can't. Like when you find love with somebody, you find love. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like 6 months down the line. Okay, hey, well, it's time to find love. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask y'all this question: like, how would you take it if you move on, she get her a guy, you get you a girl.
She ain't going.
Your significant other actually wants the child to call him mom. Then how does that dynamic change in your situation?
That has to be a neutral thing between that child and that woman, or that child and that man.
But I'm asking, how would you feel about that personally? Like, if that happens in your situation where it's like, hey, I want to be acknowledged as mom with your child. I
don't think nobody would do that.
It's people out here to do that.
The only way I can see that situation actually taking place is if the mom or the father was not in the life of the child, and that child growing up knowing the other person as mom or father or provider.
So I remember Alicia Keys, Swiss Beats' first baby moms.
Marsha.
That Alicia Keys told their kids that he had with her to call them Umi or something like that, and Umi means mom. Yeah. So that's why I say, how would you feel?
Most definitely.
That's Dave. I read that too.
takes it upon
Talking about
herself to
Marshall?
say, "Call me mom." How would y'all take that shit?
Right. I think too that you know what I'm saying. That it depends on the ideology of that woman. Like certain women only want to be called a certain thing from kids. It's a certain type of.
What if they're just their partner's kids?
Or any kids in general, like, you know what I'm saying, call me ma'am. Like, that's old school. Like, going south, I can only call my grandmother, I can only say ma'am when I'm addressing her. You can't, if you say anything else besides ma'am.
I get
that's
you.
True.
It's like college.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that, like, when I was in college,
Professor, this and that.
me being older, when I was in school, they were like, if the teachers doesn't say it was, if your name was like Dr. something, I respected that. Like, if your name was like Dr. Muhammad, cool, that's Dr. Muhammad.
Right.
But if I'm in the classroom and nigga, you like my age,
you gonna be your
I
first
just fucked up
name.
in life, nigga. You just Angie. You ain't Miss Angie or.
But what if it's a doctor? You got to call the doctor by
this
doctor.
Is doctor because doctor is just a respect of doctoring.
But if you were a professor, you also got a degree. You have to say professor.
No, you don't.
No,
I'm not saying you do have to, but I'm saying that's how they view it too.
Yeah,
they view it like going to work like manager Jan or some shit like that. No, nigga, just because you have a certain title.
All right, man. But look, man. They got so many rules to their shit, man. I'm trying to find some of this shit now. It was like it was saying that you have to wait. From their divorce, you can't have to wait 6 months before you do something. Before you get a new.
That's quick.
Yeah, before you get a new partner, you have to wait 6 months or some shit.
To a divorce?
To do what?
It was some in their divorce papers. It was saying it was real crazy, man. Like the children only have to be with. You have to wait 6 months to introduce the children to a new partner.
Okay, that makes sense. It should be longer.
It should be long. What you think? What you thinking? Like,
I mean, it depends on how long your relationship is too. If you with a motherfucker for like 10+ years, then you with this person for 6 months, or
you don't want to just first.
Yeah, first motherfucker you get with.
Yeah, you
hey,
children.
This your new mama. Oh, this your new daddy. Like,
it is some old school shit now that you say it that way though. So him telling them the kids to call her mom, because motherfuckers back in the day, you see them on the old movies. Yeah, this your new mama. Like, didn't Ike do that shit on What's Love Got to Do with it?
I don't remember that.
Niggas would just fuck around, have kids, and bounce. Exactly.
But you can also move about 4 blocks away and start a whole new life with a whole new family.
I mean, man, custody battles and all that shit, man. That's what. I mean, I've always was scared of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know anybody who stayed with their child's mother, their original child. I don't know anybody. Well, I do. I know my sister and my brother-in-law. But other than that, I don't know anybody who stayed.
Damn, really?
Nobody in my life. I don't know anybody. I was asking people that too. And people was like, damn, I don't know nobody neither. Everybody I know got a child.
I'm gonna think about it like,
In general, I ask a lot of people, like, man, do you know anybody who's with their original child?
You know? Me thinking that shit. I don't think I know nobody new.
Yeah, that's
one.
I guess my father or my sister.
Yeah, but I mean, do you think that he got to the point where he's like, hey, I'm ready to settle down now? You know what I'm saying? Did he settle? Did he just settle, or was it like a decision to like, hey, this is my woman, or did you just like, fuck it? Let me just.
No, they were.
I've
married.
been with her long enough. Let me.
They
just
were
deal
married.
With
They were married, and then I guess they got through like maybe like 5 years, and then they had a separation. Cause he had to get back on his jiggy shit. He had to go back to being him.
We ain't asking about all the in between.
Because every man got that fucking period. Like, fuck it, I've been with her. Let me just go ahead and do it.
Then that's what he did. His fucking period went back home. He hit him with the fucking Goodfellas.
You think about that shit. You
gotta go home.
Like, I don't know anybody who's
that
with
shit recording with that damn clothes on
the
it?
battery.
I don't know.
Battery low. Let's hit the clothes.
But
Just
yeah,
put
man.
Clothes on the white nigga. Got an iPhone.
But that goes back to what you saying, Drew. Drew, you say that you gotta find the right woman. Like, okay, how do you know? Like, okay, how would you know that the woman? This is the woman that's it. How would you get to the point of knowing that, hey, fuck it, I know this is the one I'm gonna do this and that with, and not thinking in the back of your mind like, damn, it could fuck up 5 years down the line when you get that itch. You know what I'm saying? That most men get.
Man, shit, I fuck up. I just gotta deal with it.
Okay, so Okay, there's consequences in that though. Like, how would you deal with it? Like, if you fuck up, would you think that fuck it, man, you can go out there and get you some too? You know what I'm saying? Just so it can be even. Is that your resolution to fucking up?
No, nigga, I ain't that new age. God damn.
But I think this shit is only reason why this shit is in the news because he on that award show he gave that black speech and he was like black man, black woman shit. And then like a couple weeks later he was like, yo, I'm tired of this black bitch.
But hold on,
So he with a white woman now?
I don't know. He just still like at the time of his like I
hope
didn't know who
she
he was.
I hope she is.
The only reason I even know who the fuck he is because of that speech.
Because he was on what?
He was on Grey's Anatomy.
You don't fucking watch Grey's Anatomy?
Something else, dude.
I don't know really.
This nigga watch everything.
It was good. I don't watch it no more.
But still, nigga, I'm just saying I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, so I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So when he gave the speech, I thought he worked for BET.
Oh,
Because he looked like he worked for BET.
Yeah, I've known of him, in general, in Hollywood in general. You know what I'm saying, right? But
that's what catapulted him to the top, like Obama, like a speech, kind of like pushed him over the top. I don't know what his role was on Grey's Anatomy because
damn, that's all it take now, huh?
The speech was on BET.
Basically now, yeah. But man,
Some type of controversy had happened. I don't remember a couple years, but like you said, the speech did propel.
So which one of y'all gonna make the speech for us, man? Put us on the map. It's time, man.
Rollo make the speech, man.
Fellow Americans.
Do a PSA. Do a Monique PSA. Like for you guys to check out the podcast and boycott the other podcasts or some shit.
I've been doing that, nigga. I haven't been like, boy. But
I think Tim should do it.
Putting like pictures up and shit, B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some promotion. Trying to put a face to the brand.
Yeah, I feel you.
What you should have been doing, nigga?
Put a face to the brand. I don't know how to work this shit.
You ain't asked neither.
We all play our role.
Social media, nigga.
We all play our role, man.
Just because you got 15 Facebooks, nigga.
Tim on the business side.
www.boulevardave.net. Okay.
Hey, nigga, we adding that shit up, man.
Edit that shit out, nigga.
We all play our roles, man.
Right.
We all got our strengths, man.
Believe that.
All got our stress, man. But hey, man, hopefully that situation take care of itself, man. I mean, shit, a lot of men go through it. Not every man, but a lot of men. You know what I'm saying?
You really hoping for them to go to the best, man?
You said what?
You really hoping for him to go to the best?
I really don't care, but I hope.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I guess I say I hope because I don't like the double standard that that these situations have when you break up with somebody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I really do believe that the woman usually has to be the one to move on and find happiness. And you just got to fucking deal with it either way. Because if you fuck around and find happiness, she going to find it in herself to try to creep into your situation. That's what you and question you about what the fuck.
So how do you approach that? Let's say you find that happiness first. Do you keep it on the low until she
Dude, when you got kids, man.
All right, cool.
When you got kids, keep it on. You're going to keep it on low for so long because if you with somebody and you digging, you gonna bring your kid around, and then the kid always gonna tell. Kids ain't got no filter. They ain't finna be on no like, yeah, daddy, I know it. I don't want to tell mommy because I don't want her to think this. They don't give a fuck. They say, mommy, I was with daddy and he was with, XYZ. And then when she hear that and she ain't got nobody, who is this person? What should this person do?
Damn, this is shit we should have recorded.
You know what I'm saying?
We still recording, nigga.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about
the video.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many levels and hoops you gotta jump through as a man in a new relationship.
It's like you speaking from a rough patch, my nigga.
Bro, it ain't rough because I do what I do, but you know what I'm saying? I've seen it.
I agree with C on this shit. Like he's speaking truth. Like I think you do need to approach it in that manner.
Yeah.
Let her do her.
We all did the same thing.
Yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna, stymie my fucking happiness just because, you taking your time. Or a lot of times, some women, if you dealing in a child support situation, they will fuck around and just, make sure they not with anybody in order to keep hammering you for fucking child support. And you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to get nobody new and then, kind of take the load off the situation, which makes sense. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But they just want to. They want to continue to have that drama in the fucking situation.
Right.
That's how you know if she the right one or not. If the bitch like drama.
Like, hold on. I don't think that J.C. Williams' wife. Well, I don't know, but I don't think that while they was together and rocking 100%, that he felt as though, damn, this bitch kind of crazy. No, maybe I don't know. Why did they break up?
I don't know, but all bitches tend to go crazy a little while, B.
I mean, women, women in general, women have that in them.
This is real Shovanist Pigs.
I'm gonna give you a real situation. Like my daughter's birthday,
oh shit,
this shit about to be bad, B.
Go smash this.
You mean real bad, Joe Jackson. So
niggas.
this goes piggyback to what you were just saying. So I've been broken up with this woman for a long time, and she didn't know of any girls that I had been dealing with.
Yeah.
So I started dealing with my current girlfriend. So she had heard like Albany mention her name and shit like that. So she had asked me like via text, "You got a girlfriend?" Blah blah blah. So months pass.
Yeah.
Albany's birthday comes up. She asks me, "Do I want to invite her to the birthday party?"
Invite your new girl.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a kind gesture.
That's a very kind gesture.
Yeah.
That means that you should be an adult.
That's a smoke screen, nigga.
civilized.
That was the smoke screen, nigga. I saw right through that.
So I'm like, all right, because I don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Our whole communication is via text, and I'm only saying okay back.
Yeah.
So the day of the birthday party comes, they do their little thing, like they go to the little spa shit. Cool.
What you mean? Hold on. They went together somewhere?
No, she didn't go. I mean,
Okay.
like she and the kids.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Part of the portion of the party
Yeah.
went to a spa party.
Yeah.
Did their little spa shit.
Yeah.
I paid for some cake that was fucking like $200.
Damn.
Then my daughter didn't eat not a fucking slice of it.
It's for everybody else.
You ain't bought her as a cake since, hey.
I haven't.
I bet you didn't. I
Now
wouldn't.
they give me the fucking pound cake, nigga, from Jules. Not a 7-Up cake, nigga.
I don't
No
buy
cake, nigga.
No slices, no nothing.
Nigga, not a slice from Patillo's, that delicious chocolate cake, nigga.
You ever had that lemon cake?
I have, but we're
Man,
gonna get
that
back to the
shit-
story. So we was gonna all go to dinner, like everybody. It's her family, some of my nieces, but we going to dinner at Giordano's in Hyde Park. They don't have calling in reservations. She gets there 5 minutes before I do and has a fit like, "Oh, you late? We could have been sitting down." Like she just stunting in front of her whole little whack ass family. And then the bitch gets out of pocket.
In front, right, out loud.
Out loud and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
All lies, G.
See, that's how you know.
All
how you fucking know.
fucking lies.
Because
G.
you get signs of that
So-
shit early on.
I was just like, you know what? The majority of these niggas here are with you. I mean, 90%. It's like me, my girl.
This nigga left.
It's me, my girl, and like my nieces is there.
Yeah.
2 of them.
He left.
Hold on. So I'm like, you know what? Because we still waiting in the front. Like, it's a wait. It's a Saturday. It's busy. It's the summertime. It's a small ass Giordano's. So I'm like, you know what? Just get an estimate of the bill. Here go $300. Y'all eat good. You can. I come pick up tomorrow, and I just see her there and go do some more shit that she want to go do.
So what you think triggered that?
Real nigga move right there.
The bitch seeing happiness.
Okay, so she saw your situation like, I ain't expect this shit.
This was one of her favorite things though. Like her whole thing was like, bitches ain't badder than me and all that whole nine.
Yeah.
Like you look at her like, yeah,
Yeah.
she look better than you. You see that? That's a booty.
Yeah.
You ain't got no booty. You at the gym, fake at the gym trying to get a booty. Ain't no booty there.
Oh man.
I don't get that with people.
Squad life ain't working for.
Quad life wasn't working for it. It wasn't in her genes. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of women need to embrace their body for what it is.
Yeah, embrace their body, man. Some women
But she
out here-
didn't.
If you ain't
And
got
she
no
was
booty, you ain't
just-
got
and
no
She was
booty.
just mad.
Yeah.
Because I think that was the first
That
time
was-
she had ever
that-
seen that. She was just like, damn, this bitch is killing me.
I got you.
That's when you fucked up.
So I'm like, all right. I go to the
You fucked up,
ATM, get the money, and then she's running more. Then her other friends is like, no, come. Why can't y'all be? I'm not the one that's being uncivil. I ain't saying shit really.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling.
So okay, then at some point she got somebody, right?
I don't know, bro. I don't interfere in that nigga's life.
I know, but
You don't care.
But I mean, do Albany bring up anything about anybody?
No,
anything?
but I do leave the option to her like this. Like, I don't mind you finding somebody. Please find somebody. So that means you're least likely
Leave
to
me the fuck alone.
leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, exactly.
But that door is always open. If you want to drop her off,
Yeah,
drop her off. She ain't got to go stay at a relative house while you go the fuck out.
yeah.
I don't work overnight, nigga. Just wait till I get the fuck off and drop off.
Okay.
Which ain't asking much. Just understand.
No, I appreciate that shit because you ain't got a lot of men that wouldn't even do no shit like that.
Exactly. Shit, man. But
real
just think
grown
about
man
it,
ass
it's usually
move,
the
man.
ones like us, you know what I'm saying, who have our kids.
Still ain't
like,
shit though, but I like that grown man ass move.
We have our kids so much.
Pain.
Dude, if we was out here just some dirty, right
Johnny
niggas.
Gill, nigga.
Dude, the crazy thing about it, if we was just out some dirty, right niggas, man, we probably have an easier time. You know what I'm
Well, they
saying?
always do.
Yeah.
The fucking dirty nigga always got an easy
Exactly.
time. The nigga who
Yeah.
get all the Jordans. No offense, Tim.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
had man shit.
Yeah, man. That's why I just felt like, man, look, when that woman gets that happiness, you know what I'm saying, right? You just your whole life changes for the better. You know, it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, right? Something has to happen that's not involved, that you're not intimately involved with to make your life better. It takes for her to go out and find somebody and be happy in order for her to, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Gotta wait on her to stop thinking about you.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I refuse to do that, man. I got to the point, man, I was like, man, shit, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in a long relationship, you kind of want to, you know, take the time to figure shit out and, you know, be cool and shit and not really jump into nothing. But life don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Life just end up giving you what life is supposed to give you.
Oh,
You
you
know
one
what I'm
with the
saying?
universe. You really illustrious and aware over here, nigga.
It's funny the people you meet, man.
I see you. See the aware one.
Like shit, when your situation, did you fucking expect to be in your situation? Like how long did it take for you to get into a new situation once you was done with your old? Like when you was really done, and then how long did it take?
3 or 4 years or some shit like that.
Okay.
I wasn't stressing it. I wasn't pushing it.
Yeah.
And nor was I sweating her though. Like I wasn't like, yo, I'm like you can continue to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Just know that you can drop her off anytime you want to.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta be open to it though, too. Though, like that's the other side of it. Like,
Open to what?
you know, opportunity presenting itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't really looking for it, it ain't
happens.
Gonna, you know what I'm saying? It can still happen, but it's still on you ultimately to say, all right, I'm gonna flow with it or I'm not.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm choosing not to do anything right now.
That
'cause
sounds
I
like
got
the
other
words of
shit.
a whore.
He's a whore. He sound like he.
Sounds like the words of a whore.
I am not a whore.
Man whore, I'm sorry.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Sounds good.
So Tim, you're not looking for anything. You're not.
I'm chilling right now, bro. I'm trying to get my degree right now.
That's good.
Bitches beware. That means he's slinging dick. And he out the picture.
And he going to nursing school.
You get some all the hoes at nursing school,
I'm trying to
man.
level up, man. Shit.
Hey, Tim, remember this one though, baby. Get a yes confirmation before penetration. You end up at a police
I need that
station,
app,
nigga.
nigga.
I was about to say,
That's
what
that
that
Nas
at,
shit,
man?
nigga. Not the knock boots. The niggas was listening to Nas back
I
then.
need
They ain't like that
app,
album.
baby. Y'all out here, these women out here treacherous right now. They getting niggas left and right.
Get a yes confirmation before
Get
penetration.
that app popping, and y'all
You end up at a police station,
Some
nigga.
confirmation that you
So
not
much
the knock
easier.
boots.
It's so much easier to turn down sex now, man. When you in your
Yeah.
early 20s and shit,
I
man,
was
it
thinking
wasn't an
love.
option. It wasn't an option.
This nigga really in love.
She got an open
No,
white,
shit.
but you know what?
Nigga, look, we done been in situations, man, where it was like, nigga, like when you think about it now, why would I even fuck that? You know what I'm saying?
shit.
It's been a few hoes. You like, damn, why'd I even do that?
Everybody got them when they're young.
Hey, you see him on Facebook? You like, man, I went there.
That's like Shorty I was sending y'all earlier. Though. I said, Coochie might be fine. Shit.
That man, you still
you
tempted.
break
You
it
still
down, man.
thinking about it, nigga. You.
Nigga, I'm single. I can do what the fuck I want to do.
I never said you couldn't, man. I'm
He
just
for the
saying.
ugly bitch and no regret it. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna know. Y'all don't know. That's not shit.
But you gonna regret it in 10 years,
Right.
nigga.
I deal with it in 10 years. Shit.
Like, but do you really regret it though? You know what I'm saying? When you think about when you're 25 and you fuck a dog, you know what I'm saying? It's
Damn,
like, man,
nigga.
you know you got your nut off. You like, damn, okay, I got my nut off.
Cut
though.
my mic off. God damn. A dog,
You
nigga.
don't
Damn.
fuck the dog.
You a trifling
Drew, you ain't no
motherfucker.
fucking dog.
I ain't fucking no
That's the
damn
soul
dog.
lying.
Soul
I
swipe
fucked
king over there.
a ugly bro, yeah, but not a dog.
Dog,
Dog,
nigga.
nigga.
We got a
Y'all
dog.
niggas
Swipe
stupid,
king.
Hey,
man.
what you call them motherfuckers? Mud ducks?
Mud ducks, nigga. The mud duck. You put the mud duck,
I'ma
right?
just eat.
Hey.
Man, look, I'll tell you, man, when I was in New Hampshire, man, I fucked this white bitch, man. And she kind of looked like Rick Carlisle a little bit. I ain't with front. She looked like Rick Carlisle. I look at her now like, dude, what the fuck is I doing?
You set the screen, nigga. That nigga was out there setting
She
screen.
like Rick Carlisle. I look at her now like, damn, I was on one in New Hampshire, nigga.
Such like a boy.
Nigga, she had short hair. That's why she like. Look, some
See.
women, she don't look like a boy,
See,
but
yeah.
she resembles this NBA coach. I think it's like, damn, man.
Could have said Pat Summerall or something, nigga.
What he say on 40-year virgin? He said, you just trying to bust off this first nut.
Bro,
I be in it for the company now, Joe. Like when I go on my dates, I don't really be trying to fuck you like that.
You date too much.
Go out.
You gonna be that creepy old man got bitches coming through to clean the house and they drawers and they just leave.
All right.
We know a nigga like that.
Cool.
Hayes.
Wow.
I just be enjoying the company though, man. That's all. Nigga be wanting a little company sometimes.
I get along.
You on my Alexander?
Get along, man.
You on my Alexander?
Not losing.
And sometimes
Love takes on new meaning.
Get that
you wanna call
playlist.
somebody up and tell them to come comfort you.
Get that playlist popping, man.
You know, you get older, so you don't put all that bullshit on no more. You putting on real music and shit.
Damn.
What?
It's time for a woman, B.
It's
time for a woman,
Not yet,
G.
baby. Not yet.
No, you.
Look, the only time I know that if I got a woman over, I ain't gonna do nothing if I put some drawers on. That's the only time I really know I ain't gonna do something. Cause typically I have basketball. If I got basketball shorts on with no drawers, it's going down.
You with it? You with the shit?
Nigga, that's my move,
Nigga,
nigga.
stay commando.
Old school, you got your condom in your sock.
Hey,
Yeah, nigga, hell yeah, nigga.
Goddamn, nigga.
If I put some drawers on, I'm cool on
I
it.
know I ain't trying to smash.
Oh shit, man, y'all niggas wild, man.
I ain't gonna say y'all niggas wild. You made the damn comment. No, nigga, you wild.
Oh shit.
You be trying to keep his shit on the low, man. I'm exposing your ass at the second.
I'm gonna expose your ass too.
Nigga, my shit out here.
No, it
What the
ain't.
Joker say on Batman? I've removed my madness.
Alright, man, we go. 53, I said 35. 53, we go. Peace.
Yo, this is Rollo. You can find me on Twitter at Broke Nigga Ron Shovanist Pigs and on Instagram on the Shovanist Pigs.
What's up? This is Old Man Logan. Find me on IG at Old Man Logan 83. Find me on Twitter at Nomi Media Group. Believe that.
Catch me at Shot Guy 705, Twitter, IG, all the other good shit. Holla.
What up? This Big Crown right here. You can follow me on Twitter at Big Crown Music, Instagram at Shovanist Pigs, Facebook at Ken Smith.